yeah. Coming back to our conversation, right? We talked everything from the awards to your stripes in the industry, and now BTTC and celebrating 17 years in the game, and celebrating 40 years as
South African
hip hop,
Yeah.
and 50 years of South Africa at large, and teaming up with the who's of the game.
Yeah.
First things first, back to the city. Let's start with the name. Back to the city. Where were we when you wanna come back to the city?
Every hood had a hip hop session.
Sure.
And then put these sessions together and take them back to the city. Because you had like sessions happening in the East End.
Sure.
DJ Dollar had
his own
stuff
sessions,
going on in the East End. DJ Zakes, 1852, so we're to Splash Jam.
Sure.
Slag Race, Black Sunday, and there was a forefront movement happening in Tembisa. So taking all these sessions back to the city.
Under one roof.
Under one roof, then boom. And the first back to the city that in 2007 was a free event.
Okay.
For artists, no entrance fee, everything was free.
Yeah.
But it became a huge success. 3,500 people turned out, and yeah, the rest is history.
Of course it is. And 17 years later, here you are still doing it big and better, bringing out the who's of the game from the people who, set the tone. Like, for example, the one playing in the background.
Mobb Deep. Yeah.
And then the surprise act, the Beat Nuts.
The Beat Nuts.
So the kids didn't know who the Beat Nuts are, right?
Like they shouldn't.
And then here you are bringing them back and taking... or rather showing the kids how old the people that actually attend back to the city are.
No, the thing is, like social media, people have been asking, why you always bring back the old guys from the 90s and the early 2000s? It's easy because 90% of the lineup is for the kids. Like, you have your A-Reese McLaren, and you have people... A person who attended back to the city in 2007 at age 20 is now 37.
Sure.
17 years later, and he's attending amongst the 17-year-olds who were there to see Nasty C, A-Reese, and them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How do we bring those people back? By bringing Mobb Deep, by bringing Master Ace, by bringing Wu-Tang, Capadonna. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
that's how you're gonna get like the 40-year-olds still attending back to the city, because nobody's gonna leave the house to watch a 20-year-old performing.
The whole night even.
The whole night even. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the whole concept and idea behind the Back to the City lineup, to accommodate everyone,
who loves the hip-hop culture and its lifestyle.
You know what I mean?
So here you are. Not only are you bringing the OGs from international, platforms, but you also brought out Zola 7, a man who you have to go pillar through post to get him out of his house.
Yeah.
And you guys brought him out. And ammunition.
Of course.
What?
Of course we did. The whole theme for this year, like in terms of the lineup, we stuck to 40 years of hip hop. That's why we had POC, Ready D, like from the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, we had Squatter Camp, we had Optical Illusion, we had it all the way to Lotting of a Pound in 2023. So we stuck to the theme, like 40 years of hip hop, you're gonna see it. 40 years of SA hip hop, you're gonna see it on stage, and you're gonna feel it. If it was like some educational experience, if you started hip hop in 2014, we're gonna take you back. If you started in 2010, we're gonna take you. We're gonna school you like from the beginning. That was the whole idea.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And now moving forward, the legacy that you want to leave behind, whether be it with the South African Hip Hop Awards, the BTTC, or anything that you're into now. Your music. having your own body of work on digital platforms. What type of legacy would you want to leave, especially for the hip hop culture? Looking as well at how, AKA Ricky Rick, Pro Kid, and all of the other contributors, DJ Dimples, City Lights, who played a major role in transitioning hip hop into a sound that umuntu omdala, umuntu omncane can listen to and jam to any time of day and still, rocking
it's actually not about me or our team, but it's about SA hip hop. That's why for the past 4 or 5 years we've been building the SA hip hop museum. So all those people you mentioned are there and they're gonna live forever, because 100 years from now kids are gonna walk into a museum and learn about AKA DJ Dimples, Ricky Rick. So that's another project that we're working on.
Amazing.
Not open yet to the public, but it's getting there.
It's in the pipeline.
It's getting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You saw the BET Cypher. They came to shoot at the SA Hip Hop Museum.
Yep.
So yeah, things are happening, and there's a lot that I'm doing. I have a hip hop podcast called the Masterclass Podcast. With over 100 episodes. It's about the music business. We're educating people. In 2023, we don't want to hear a person says, I was robbed, I was ripped off, I didn't sign the split sheets. Not in 2023, with all these platforms available, So that's another thing we're doing. Okay, I've done hip hop on radio for 10 years.
Why does it feel like forever?
It feels like forever.
Why?
Because
Why?
10 years is a lot.
But sometimes 10 years.
Being employed for 10 years, you're a keeper.
You're a keeper.